Germany is pinching our whiskey. Distillery accused of labeling product with Scottish name. Under EU rules on protected regional labels, Scotch whisky can only be sold in the bloc if it is made in Scotland. The Glen Buchenbach whisky produced by the Waldhorn Distillery is distilled near the German city of Stuttgart. Glen Buchenbach sells on the distillery's website for £43.58, €49.50, for a 500 ml bottle and is clearly labelled as made in Germany. But the Scotch Whisky Association has argued the use of the Gaelic term Glen, which translates to valley, could mislead consumers into thinking they were buying a genuine Scottish product. The Scottish industry accounts for a massive 20% of British food and drink exports and is worth some £4 billion every year. The European Court of Justice, ECJ, was asked to intervene on the issue after the case was referred there by a court in Hamburg. But Europe's top court today opted not to make a ruling and instead chose to send the original complaint from the Scots back to German judges. The ECJ said it was up to the national court to determine whether the word Glen would lead an average European consumer to directly think of Scotch whisky. And the ruling stressed that it was not enough for the word Glen to evoke some kind of association with Scotland, and for the branding to break EU rules, it must actually bring to mind Scotch whisky. The ECJ added it did not matter that the label said the product was made in Germany. The Waldhorn Distillery, run by Michael Klotz, has previously argued the label clearly states the whiskey is made in Swabia, a historical name for the Black Forest area of Germany. EU rules on protected geographical indicator status apply to dozens of British products, including West Country farmhouse cheddar, Melton Mowbray pork pies and Cornish pasties. But the UK's imminent departure from the bloc has raised questions over whether the protected status will continue to apply after Brexit. Negotiators from both London and Brussels say they hope to continue recognizing each other's labelling rules, but talks are still ongoing.